The following broadcast is brought to you by newLEGACYinc.
Last time on Raw.
Oh, Mr. 206 is here to prove he belongs to the big boys.
It's time to rise, Jericho!
Oh, he's laying down.
Oh my God! Jesus, Tiger Driver!
Oh, the ring exploded!
Oh my God!
It's an old school win for an old school kind of guy.
She loves me not in the center of the ring!
Peyton Royce is the choice!
Whoa, Becky Lynch! What has gotten into Becky Lynch?
Becky Lynch obviously upset that Peyton Royce could do what she could not.
Wow! What can you say about this one, Jericho? Tyson Kidd abusing his power.
But for what end?
Aaron Young. Oh my God!
No.
Crossface chicken wing! Can he break?
He's running circles around his body!
Springboard elbow!
Oh, right to the goosey pipe!
Tyson Kidd wins!
Tyson
Why?
Kidd puts himself over. I love to jerk off when I see these guys compete.
What the? Oh no! Oh, Ghost is attacking Carmella! What the hell? Becky Lynch is saving her! Who was that invisible woman? The main event here on Tyson Kidd's Monday, Bray Wyatt taking on Andre the Giant.
Both these men trying to gain momentum heading into the Royal Rumble.
Will he be in the Royal Rumble match? Will Andre be in the Royal Rumble match? What is Andre got? What is this? Oh my God!
It's gravity doing all the work.
Big boy senton!
Oh, what a weird night this has been.
The rules don't apply to the WWE anymore.
Everybody on the count of three. Except crowd. 1, 2, 3. Hey, there's no police. Hey, there's no police between two beating hearts. Hey, there's no police. There's no police. No police. Hey, there's no police between two beating hearts.
Welcome everybody to another week of Tyson Kidd's Monday. I'm Johnny, and alongside me, as always, is the big dog, Jared Cool. And what an action-packed night we have in store for you, Jericho. How do you feel about this show going into the Royal Rumble? We're so close.
We are so close, but I'm a little scared after all the crazy crap that happened in space last week. We're back here on Earth, and I don't know
what to expect.
I'm speechless. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore, but I'm excited to find out.
Well, let's find out what exactly is going on, Jericho. Let's get into our first contest of the night.
All right. I'm excited.
I'm always excited. Oh, and nothing gets me more excited than our tag team champions, Jericho. Nick Miller and that one cologne, the Freakbirds.
I mean, the Nick Miller back to grace us with his presence. I am in awe. The greatest tag team champions with the greatest wrestler, arguably, on God's green earth. Nick Miller leading the charge. Here come the Freakbirds.
Nick Miller setting the place on fire with his abilities. And obviously, you know, Epo Cologne, as he likes to be called on the streets.
As per usual, the Cologne is bringing up the rear.
Of course. The current reigning and defending tag team champions, even though they haven't, really defended them yet, but they're getting real into it there.
Well, wouldn't you, when you're so dominant, as great as the Freakbirds are? Of course, LARS Sullivan somewhere on the outside, getting ready to distract as always.
Yeah, he finds a way to show up every once in a while. Last time we saw the Freakbirds, he assisted him by taking his clothes off and swinging them above his head.
I'm trying to forget that, thanks.
Why would you want to forget that?
Because I don't want to get distracted on commentary.
That's fair. Let's see who'll be taking on the current tag team champions here tonight. Oh!
Oos!
I like to welcome you to prison, Jericho.
The prison?
Yeah.
State or federal?
Yeah. What do you know about day one-ish, Jericho?
Well, my day one is currently at B.
I don't know anything about Day One-ish. It's not something I associate with. But I do
Really?
associate with the Usos here on Tyson Kids Monday.
The Usos. This is going to be their debut for both of them, I believe.
At least for yeah. I mean, they wrestled before Jericho. They've never, you know.
Have they? I don't know, man. They don't look very familiar. I feel like they used to wear face paint.
You can't. Well, you're just gonna break fucking kayfabe live on TV like that, dude? You know.
You're the one bringing the word kayfabe onto TV in the first
I'm gonna
place.
say a lot more words. Like
Say some words.
Jimmy and Jay.
The Usos?
Correct.
And the, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
You can keep saying it.
Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Correct.
The Uso brothers.
Let's see what they can they. They're an experienced tag team, Jericho, despite what you're trying to tell the people. But is there any more experience than a wrestler?
What words you're putting into my mouth here, but of course the Usos are experienced.
Would you like to put Nick Miller in your mouth?
I don't think I'm worthy enough to do that yet.
Well, I mean, Nick Miller just watching on from the
He looks really upset.
Now which Uso is this, Jericho?
This is the Uso.
Is this Jimmy or Jay?
I don't know.
Let's just assume it's Jay.
I'm going to think it's Jimmy.
All right. Well, he's down on the canvas right now, I'll tell you that.
Jimmy
Epico
Uso.
stomping him in the chest. Now, what the hell? Epico learning some crazy maneuvers there, obviously from Nick Miller.
Nick Miller, he's taught at least a dozen wrestlers back in his home country of Australia.
Oh, Jay on the outside of the ring. Epico, a big dive to the outside. And he's saying that's the end. This could be it right here, Jericho. Wow.
Oh!
Knee brace around the throat.
That's the move that beat Andre the Giant. I almost said Hulk Hogan.
It could have been Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I'm sure. Didn't Yokozuna beat Hulk Hogan with a leg drop?
Well, Jay, big clothesline to Epico on the outside. His brother Jimmy watching on, confident in his brother's abilities. I was expecting Nick Miller to jump in over here, but I guess he's also confident in his brother's abilities.
Nick Miller hoping that Cream will rise to the top. He wants to see that Primo can rise to his level.
Fuck, I thought you were gonna call him Cremo.
Well,
You didn't do that.
I don't call him that in public, John.
Oh.
Oh, don't tease me like that.
Oh, tease him.
I almost Creamo'd, Johnny.
Epico still keeping charge here.
He wants to prove that he's just as good as Nick Miller, which is a tough thing to do and probably impossible. But he's been holding his own here against one of the Usos.
Oh, slams Epico
Or
down
not,
on the
I
canvas.
guess. I jinx things
Jinx.
as always.
That seems
Primo
to happen.
Cologne.
Now into the corner of the Usos goes Epico Cologne. Big boot to the face, a lot of weight behind him due to that knee brace, you know? You ever had a knee brace, Jericho?
Oh, no, but I feel like sometimes I can use some. My knees get really tired being on them all the time.
I'm tired just watching this back and forth action here. The Usos with a tag. Here comes Jimmy.
Is this a tag match or a handicap match?
Oh!
Oh, boy, look at that.
Oh,
Synchronicity.
showing off here. And a big tag! Let's
a
go!
tag!
Here comes Nick Miller!
Nick Miller! Oh, no.
Yeah!
That's the knee that beat John Cena.
Everybody loves Nick Miller.
Nick Miller, one of the greatest human beings alive.
Oh, and he's down on the canvas there.
I'd put him up against anyone.
Nick Miller breaking out of that big uppercut by Nick Miller. And another
that's
one.
all he knows, but it works.
He doesn't need any more. Except that.
Yes!
He needs some of that.
Yes, hit him more.
Up on the second rope goes
Miller.
Nick Miller. Getting fired up here.
This is why he's the greatest champion of tag teams.
Oh, and he crowned him just like a king should. That doesn't really make sense. A crown usually is on the king's head. But snapmare by Nick Miller.
Or a queen.
Sure, man.
Yeah. I would marry Nick Miller just to be queen.
Jimmy fighting up to his feet here.
That's clearly Jay.
Over the shoulder, Nick Miller powering out of it, flattens him out of the canvas.
He's showing Primo how it's done. Primo got his ass kicked most of the time. Now Nick Miller's coming in there, beating both Usos down with relative ease. Look at this move.
What is this? He's got them all packaged up. Was that a packaged pile driver?
Yeah.
Oh,
Could
kick
be.
to the chest.
Disrespect, but when it comes from Nick Miller, you say thank you.
Thank you. Into the corner of the Freakbirds now. Oh, Jimmy fights out, reverse DDT.
He's got to get his way out of the nest of the Freakbirds and back to his own corner in the Uso Penitentiary.
Oh, and that's where
There he is.
That's where he is right now. That's a bad place to be. What are they going for here? Epico doesn't like what he's seeing. Choo-choo!
Oh, the ref is too distracted to watch the illegal double team. Primo needs to get his head in the game because Nick Miller is suffering because of it.
Well, that's why the Usos are in a penitentiary. They do illegal stuff.
Oh, no, headbutt to the tummy.
Diving headbutt.
Nick Miller's known for his tummy. He fell down, he's hurt, something.
It's so smooth. Such a smooth belly.
Nick Miller might have internal injuries. He tried to sit up and fell back down, and now Uso is taking complete control.
Is this? Oh,
targeting the chest and the upper belly region of Nick Miller.
Now
Shut up.
I thought he was going to send him right back into the Uso corner, but back outside we go. This time with Nick Miller on the ground.
He's writhing in pain. Something is not right. We need to get some medical out here to check on him. What is Tyson Kidd doing? You think Tyson Kidd, of all people, would expect his superstars to not get injured?
I mean, after last week, Jericho, I'm not really sure what is going through Tyson Kidd's mind. He's beating up his own stars. He's booking himself to win. What is going on here?
Are we breaking kayfabe live on TV?
I mean, you did
Johnny?
it earlier. You told me that the Usos were the face-painted Usos before, so you just ruined my day, so I might as well.
Are you saying that we're supposed to pretend that those are two different teams?
You don't even know which Uso's which.
Neither do you. This is one of the Usos.
Oh my God! The most beautiful spine buster I've ever seen. No one ever has done it quite as good as him.
Arn Anderson blushes and shines.
Is this the move we saw last week?
Could it be?
Widowmaker into a German suplex, drops him on his head!
God! That was irresponsible.
I think that's what they call it. That could be it unless it can get this broken up here.
That's that #1 hit.
2! And the Freakbirds take it once again with that disgusting.
And look at the generosity of Nick Miller to allow Primo to get the pin off of all his work.
I mean, we thought the Usos showed, great tag team work here. They tried to keep Epico and Nick Miller away from their respective corner, but in the end, the Freakbirds showed why they are still the tag team champions, just destroying the Usos here. That's a beautiful spine buster into, we can't show that move. It's just too disgusting to actually show on TV in a replay legally. And here's the pinfall. Epico picking up a win
for a lot of people who doubted the Freakbirds after their last win, blaming Lars Sullivan. They won this without Lars Sullivan really playing into the finish.
That's true.
They proved that they deserve to be tag team champions, and they could be tag team champions for a very long time with a performance like that.
Well, speaking of performances, let's see if the next performance can top that one.
I don't know. Nick Miller's a hard act to follow. I can't believe they put him on first.
It's time. It's very hard to top the.
Johnny, they're still dancing. We're gonna give them all the time they need.
What am I gonna cut Nick Miller off? Get out of here.
Yeah, right. I mean, come on. I love you.
All right,
Nick.
I can't keep going all night.
Oh, Nick Miller can go all night long, Johnny. But so can these two.
Oh my God! Jack Gallagher continuing his streak of facing weirdos here on Tyson Kidd's Monday as Jack Gallagher, Mr. 206, takes on the leader of the Freakbirds, Lars Sullivan.
I would argue his biggest challenge yet for Mr. 206, John.
Biggest figuratively and literally.
I mean, Nick Miller. Lars Sullivan. I was gonna say he was gonna come out and cheer on.
Let's talk more about Nick Miller. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a great physique.
I feel like every week we should have a segment where we talk about Nick Miller.
Nick Miller, I mean, the ladies come to see him and the men want to be him.
I come to see him and want to be him.
I come.
At the same damn time. What? At the same damn time. Tyson Kidd's Monday already off to a hot start, and what way to continue that hot streak than with Jack Gallagher taking on Lars Sullivan. Let's get into the action.
Mr. 206 continuing to. He wants to go 3-0, Johnny. He's trying to get 206 wins in a row.
Jack Gallagher. Wow, that's a crazy idea, huh? Jack Gallagher, maybe one of the most impressive prospects on Tyson Kidd's Monday yet.
He's been on every show.
He's been on every show, and he's won on every show. I don't know if anyone else has done that yet.
He's got to keep that streak alive. He wants to prove he belongs with the big boys. And he's got a big boy coming out.
Tyson Kidd has been handing him strange competition, Jericho. For the first week, he defeated Bray Wyatt. I mean, Bray Wyatt's known for his spookiness. And then the week after that, he faced Victor. And Victor was not the victor in that one because he lost to Jack Gallagher. Another strange, I guess you could say spooky man. And then, last but not least, this week, Jack Gallagher facing Lars Sullivan. I don't know if I would call him spooky, but I would call him a freak. So, I don't know if those are one and the same, but we'll find out.
He probably scares a few small children. Lars rules.
Jack Gallagher looking to make a gentleman out of us all.
Can you make a gentleman out of a freak, Johnny? A freak like this man. Lars Sullivan, who I thought was already at ringside, but I guess he's not.
No, he's... I mean, I gotta be honest, Jericho. Once you see this man come out, I can understand why they kind of call him a freak.
I'm just glad he's got his
This
clothes
part,
on.
well, I mean, this part right here is very odd.
Oh, God.
The leader of the Freakbirds, Lars Sullivan.
Is he not also a tag team champion?
Technically, yes. Technically,
Are they Freakbird ruling?
They are. The Freakbird rule is something that Tyson Kidd has accepted, so he could at some point defend the tag team championships here on Raw, along with either Nick Miller or Epico.
Well, I mean, Nick Miller has to be in the equation on every
You
tag.
would think so, but maybe Nick Miller's on vacation or something, man.
I mean, they do have those nice shirts. They could be in Puerto Rico right now.
Oh, I heard it's a lovely place to be at this time of year.
Yeah,
Good old February Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Who doesn't love February Puerto Rico?
That should have been their tag name instead of Freakbird.
Are you gonna tell Lars Sullivan to change his name? I don't think so. Look at Jack Gallagher trying to hide in the darkness.
Jack Gallagher looks so small.
When you're up against a freak the size of Lars Sullivan.
I mean, Jack Gallagher is even added on
Marty,
weight. And
still
Jericho,
not
I didn't want to scare anybody, but I heard Jack Gallagher weighed in at 206.4 today. So he's getting up there. He's getting up there.
He's retaining some water.
Lars Sullivan, much higher weight than that, I assume. Oh, God. That's the face of a freak.
Oh, man.
Oh! Soul butt. TNA kick to the side. Jack Gallagher firing
Look at him
shots.
go! Wow, he missed, though.
He is not stopping for anything here.
I'm sure Jack Gallagher's had a few birds in his day.
Lars Sullivan with the swift reversal. I think that caught him off guard, Jericho. I wasn't expecting Jack Gallagher to come out
Well, when you're
firing
going
like that.
Oh, my God.
Jesus!
That's what I was about to say. Like, when you're going up against a guy like Lars Sullivan, you have to go in quick and fast. Otherwise, the second he gets a hold of you with those giant hands, you're going to get fucked.
Look at the size of that ham hock. Oh, my God! Plants him into the canvas. Oh, no, is that it?
I wouldn't be surprised if that was it.
1, 2. Oh, my God!
I wouldn't be surprised. An absolute
He's so
squash.
happy about it.
And the streak is over. The freak is not.
Oh, my
The
God.
freak has just begun.
I think Jack Gallagher might have to pack on some more pounds if he wants to step up to big competition like this.
Absolutely
Lars-
punched above his weight class here, Johnny.
Lars Sullivan just decimating Jack Gallagher. He's not ready. I don't think he's ready to be a gentleman, Jericho.
The Freakbirds dominating Tyson Kidd's Monday already in 2 dominating victories here. Who can stop these men?
I don't know. They're a force to be reckoned with, these Freakbirds. And Jack
Lars
Gallagher,
Sullivan looking ready for the Royal Rumble.
he
If
can't
he can
even
do that
get to. What kind of pervert doesn't climb to that second rope? Look at this weirdo.
Look, it's a strategy. If he can't even get to the second rope, how are they going to get him over the rope in the Royal Rumble?
The Royal Rumble only, less than 2 weeks away, Jericho.
It's one of my favorite times of the year. January, by the way. It's January, not February.
No, I'm just
January.
saying, we were planning our vacation for February. That's what I was saying.
Well, because nobody wants to watch the filler pay-per-view before Mania.
Yeah, the one we haven't figured
The
out yet.
freak is here. I agree with that sign. And who, Johnny? Who can stop the freak?
That's the truth.
That's the $206 question.
Let's move on to our next contest. I mean, that was not what I expected, Jericho. And this match is also not what I expected. Psych, I expected this one entirely.
Peyton Royce, who got an upset win over Tamina last week, gonna go at it with the Raw Women's Champion Carmella, and it's Bayley.
Bayley is here.
Bayley's here. She looks really conflicted.
I mean, wouldn't you be if you were, in this match?
I mean, I can understand why.
When you're a sweetheart like Bayley, do you really want to attack anybody?
I understand Peyton getting a shot against the women's champion, but Bayley's here.
That's true. She is here. I see her.
It's Bailey.
I mean, last week there was some questionable acts, Jericho, and which brings us to this week's beatdown of the week.
Oh.
And now it's time for the Raw Beatdown of the Week, brought to you by Brawl for All 3, coming March 10th.
This superstar.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck? Oh, Ghost is attacking Carmella! What the hell?
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Becky Lynch is saving her!
From the Invisible Woman!
The Invisible Woman has arrived here on Tyson Kids Monday!
Oh my god!
Who was that Invisible Woman?
Must have been wearing an invisibility cloak.
Oh my god! And here we go. It is time for a triple threat contest here on Tyson Kids Monday. And here comes the Raw Women's Champion, Carmella.
I am just absolutely confused about what the hell's going on with
Last week, Jericho, I mean,
that.
I don't want to admit it. I've been trying to find answers, but at the end of the day, a ghost ran out and attacked Carmella. That's what happened. I don't know who it could have been. I've seen a lot of rumors, a lot of people speculating about who it could have been.
Johnny, I have to point out something right now.
Go on.
Where was Bailey last week?
That's a fantastic question, actually. Where was Bailey last week?
We haven't seen
Or
Bailey.
the week before that, actually, really.
Where's It's kind of weird that Bailey's just sort of here now.
I mean, some people were speculating that it could have been Tyson Kidd's wife, Natalya.
Oh,
I mean, maybe she was upset about not being drafted by her own husband and turned into a ghost.
that is one hell of an outfit on Carmella.
You're right. I mean,
Jesus.
It's getting hot here on Tyson Kids Monday.
You know what? Despite the rumors, I'm going to keep control of myself and watch this match. Here comes Peyton Royce and the lads.
You want to have that meeting again with, HR?
No, I really don't. Tyson Kidd, he was bleeding everywhere and yelling at me, and it was.
Peyton Royce made her debut last week on Tyson Kids Monday, falling to the hands of Becky Lynch. No, that's not true. That didn't happen.
Yeah, you'd think Becky Lynch would be.
It was Tamina.
Yeah,
No,
in the
wait.
triple,
Did that happen?
Becky Lynch attacked Peyton Royce.
Who the fuck did Peyton Royce face?
She beat Tamina. And
She
then Becky
beat
Lynch
Tamina.
attacked.
I'm an idiot. I'm just Carmella's gear threw me off, buddy.
Simmer down.
No. I concerned. I don't want us to get banned.
Yeah. Carmella
Peyton
kinda
Royce,
looks like-
as you said, defeated Tamina last week. Tamina God. Very surprising. An upset, I would say.
Yeah, it made Becky Lynch very jealous.
She was attacked by Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, I guess, not here this week. But who is here is Bailey.
I mean, hi.
It's a little, it is
you
a little
a hugger,
suspicious. What'd you call me?
Are you a hugger?
Oh, yeah, man. I don't want to hug, right now, but, yeah, if you need one.
Johnny, it's Bailey.
I see her.
What's her story?
Well, she grew up a wrestling fan, which makes her a nerd.
Get your hair out of your face, Bailey. What the f?
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I honestly just moved my hair out of my face.
Yeah, I know.
What are those fucking things?
Oh, those are her wacky waving inflatable
Toothbrushes?
arm-trailing
Oh, okay.
Bailey buddies, I guess.
I thought it was like a new campaign to get kids to brush their teeth.
Wait, you're supposed to brush your teeth?
Just Bailey!
It's just Bailey.
Oh,
Nobody.
shit.
It's not a ghost. It's just Bailey.
It's just
guys.
Bailey. No
It's
big deal.
Definitely not somebody else.
It is very suspicious here. Tyson Kids Monday is a strange place to be, Jericho, especially for the women's roster when there's a ghost running around.
Carmella kind of dressed like a ghost.
There could be a ghost. Ah!
Oh God, she's looking into my soul.
She's like, don't fucking call me a ghost anymore. She probably didn't say the F word.
I didn't even insinuate.
She probably didn't say the F word. I don't think that's here. Peyton Royce, Carmella, and Bailey. Triple threat contest here on Tyson Kids Monday. Let's get underway. Oh, Peyton Royce running away immediately, trying to avoid an early attack there.
And this is why she's arguably the #1 contender. She's smart. She beat Tamina. She knows to pick her spots, Johnny. It's all because of the power of that flower.
I mean, an argument could be made for a lot of competitors.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, caught the arm. Drops her. Oh, her head.
What the hell?
Her head bounced off the bottom rope there, Jericho. I mean, we do have a web of competition that all have claim towards the women's title.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
Working over the champion.
Tamina.
Now here comes Bailey.
Tamina has. Tamina has a win over Becky Lynch, I believe. Peyton Royce has a win over Tamina. Becky Lynch has a win over Carmella, I believe.
Becky Lynch also beat the crap out of Peyton last week. What are you doing?
Sorry, no, Tamina has a win over Becky, and then Peyton has a.
Too many rock paper.
There's a
scissors.
lot of going on here, Jericho. It's hard to keep up with this.
And then there's an invisible ghost woman somehow in there, and here's Bailey out of nowhere. Oh,
that's press.
So cold.
I can't believe she actually hit that. Forearm shot there by Peyton Royce, tugging Carmella down underneath her arm. A double team maneuver here again on the champion. We just saw this moments ago. Look at this. Oh! Oh, on her face.
So nice they did it twice. Wow.
Broken up the cover here. Of course, Jericho, no disqualification in a triple threat match.
Now,
Michinoku driver.
what plans do you think Peyton Royce has for that exposed turnbuckle?
When the hell did that happen?
When you were jabbering about stuff.
Oh,
wow.
big
what
elbow
an
drop.
elbow. With theatrics, Johnny.
Devastating. It's so big of an elbow drop, it knocked Carmella to her feet. Oh, trying to lift up Peyton Royce again for another body slam, going for a kick to the midsection. Reversal from Bailey. Reverse DDT as Carmella tries to hide, but it's not working out for her. Bailey picking her up under her shoulders.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, flattens her out.
That's why she's the champion of Raw women.
Ooh,
Oh!
Kick to the back there. It's a very dangerous place to hit somebody, Jericho. So
I
don't
could've-
do it. Oh! What a splash.
Carmella now in control of Peyton Royce, who just isn't able to really get back up on her feet here. Oh, never mind. Of course I'm wrong.
Just stop saying things. You're jinxing motherfuckers.
I'm the momentum changer in this world, I guess. Bailey doing
She
something here.
doesn't see Peyton Royce there punching
Oh!
her gut.
God, right in her tummy.
A lot of people pulling their phones out. Looks like there's a bunch of perverts in the crowd. Oh, shot
Come
to
on,
the back.
that's so unprofessional of a crowd.
Now Peyton Royce going up top. Carmella's still down. Oh, hits
wow.
nobody. Nobody home.
Maybe it's all part of her plan. Maybe she was going for the Invisible Woman.
Carmella now in the ropes. Close.
Oh, eliminated!
Oh.
Just like in the Royal Rumble.
Throws Bailey down onto just Bailey onto the canvas.
Just Bailey, just to clarify.
Oh, right. That looked like it was in the shoulder there, Jericho. Cover from Peyton Royce, center of the ring. Not even a 1 count. Now Peyton Royce lifting Bailey up. The crowd getting behind Bailey as Peyton Royce goes for moves. Oh, Carmella celebrating already as if she won. Maybe she knows something we don't.
She's celebrating the fact that she's not getting hurt while the other two go at it. Never mind.
What the hell?
That was like a double team Seth Rollins finisher.
That was a strange. Oh, spear!
Spear!
Disgusting spear from Peyton Royce. Bailey is down. This is Peyton Royce's opportunity. Kick to the face! This could be it. Peyton Royce might be able to pin the Raw Women's Champion right here.
Those flower stem-like legs
1,
of Peyton Royce.
2. No.
No! Carmella able to find the wherewithal to kick out. Misses that somehow and hurts her leg.
Jericho, how do we know that Ghost isn't out here right now?
Maybe it's in the back of their minds, like they don't want to.
Oh,
They're
big
always
suplex.
trying to look behind them. They're not too confident with their moves because who knows if a Ghost could literally jump them from out of nowhere.
Kick out from Peyton Royce. The crowd firmly behind the debuting Bailey. Debuting in the sense, she hasn't been on Tyson Kidd's show. Oh, she loves me not! She loves me!
Carmella better get up because we're about to not be loved, and that could be the end of the match.
There she is. She loves me not with the hooked leg. Bridge 1. Oh,
No!
hits her right in the knee.
knees. Oh, that's the knee she hurt earlier when she missed that move,
Oh,
Johnny.
slap to the face by Carmella. Trying to, maybe she's
Oh,
going for
God! Kicked
just
Bailey.
pin Bailey.
Just Bailey.
She's got different plans there. Oh, this Bronco Buster. Oh.
Yes! The Bronco bust her.
Carmella, I guess she wants to return the favor and pin Peyton. Bailey's going to have to break this up. 1, and broken up.
Right in the nick of time, Johnny.
Uh-oh. Who's Carmella going to hit with this maneuver here?
Probably Peyton Royce.
Oh,
no!
reversed
Of
it.
course what I said didn't happen.
Oh, forearm shot, knocking Carmella out. Bailey right on the pin, though.
I mean, she's going to hit her.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus! Oh, no!
Peyton Royce is not messing around. Bailey kips up with a Hurricane Rana.
What an amazing triple threat contest we're seeing right now, Johnny. It could be anyone's game, but Bailey's the one in control.
It's a one-on-one now. Bailey confused. Is there a... Uh-oh.
Is there a...
Oh, I don't know. She was just kind of staring. That was weird.
Was there a...
Is there a presence? Not like Christmas, you know, like presents.
Oh, I wish it was Christmas, but that was last month.
Bailey, desperation pins here. She just wants to get a pin over the Raw Women's Champion. 1-2, no. Peyton Royce hiding.
She's getting advice from the Flower, the lads. It's what gives her strength.
She doesn't seem
Johnny.
too happy about the advice she was just given. Bailey catches Peyton. Whoa!
Oh!
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God!
That has to be it.
One! Oh, if that
I
would
would
have
have
been
lost
it,
my mind.
I would have been very
But it's
happy.
enough to have Bailey rolling. And now Peyton sizing up the champion. She could be loving and not loving people simultaneously, Johnny.
She loves me not! Rolls through with it, holding on. She loves me. Is Bailey gonna get up in time?
She better not get in the ropes, though. This is dangerous.
She loves me not!
Fisherman.
Rich! 1, 2,
And
3!
Peyton Royce wins!
Peyton Royce, a pinfall victory over the Raw Women's Champion. Can you believe it, Jericho? A win over Tamina and a win over the Raw Women's Champion.
I
Peyton Royce.
can believe it. Peyton Royce, ever since she's been in contact with that Flower, you know, it's been a great career manager, an advisor,
A consultant.
A consultant, an advocate is the word I was
Yes,
looking
an
for.
advocate.
An advocate. The Flower power is more than enough to take on a talented champion like Carmella. And Bailey, she tried.
She just Bailey though.
When you're just Bailey,
Yeah, what can you really
is it?
expect?
Sometimes you got to be more than Bailey.
Well, Peyton Royce picks up a big win here on Tyson, and there
Yes.
they are, the lads.
They're the lads giving her advice.
Oh, cucked.
She is the choice.
Well, let's move
And
on to our next one. I mean, I don't. That's a big win there, Jericho. Carmella has been pinned by both Peyton and Becky Lynch now.
That's more of a defining victory. She proved herself when she beat Tamina, and now we know that Peyton Royce is not a fluke.
Well, let's see who's up next to prove themselves to, just us, like, just impress us.
I'm very easily impressed.
Oh, yeah, but what about with these two?
These three.
These two?
Well, some,
Wow!
the numbers don't lie, Johnny.
I feel like Tyson Kidd might have it out for Darren Young.
Yeah.
Last week, he put himself in a match with Darren Young. Now he's forcing Darren Young to go in the ring with Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe, of course, defeated by Kevin Owens on the first week of Tyson Kidd's Monday. Now going one-on-one with Darren Young. It's anybody's game here. I don't know if Samoa Joe might be looking at a shot at Noam Dar's Intercontinental Championship or what, but this is going to be an interesting contest here.
Here comes the first openly great professional athlete, Darren Young.
Now, last week, he was in a triple threat contest, as I said, with Tyson Kidd and Noam Dar. Still no idea why. Not why it happened, Jericho, but why Tyson Kidd felt the need to insert himself in such a match.
And we haven't seen Tyson Kidd since. He's not booking himself in other matches that we know of.
Darren Young took the pinfall last week, a springboard elbow drop, put him away from Tyson Kidd. But Darren Young, of course, takes no days off, Jericho, which is why he's here again on Tyson Kidd's Monday.
Yeah, I believe hasn't he been on all three shows?
I believe so. Yes, I believe he has been. Yes, because he was.
Meanwhile,
He
Samoa
was,
Joe
in the Fatal 4-Way the first week, lost to Noam Dar in that one, even though Kane tapped out. The following week he was in a triple threat. Now he's in a singles. He's running the gauntlet in these match types.
Samoa Joe wasn't allowed in space last week, so he had to miss the show. So he's got a lot of aggression he needs to take out, and maybe Tyson Kidd is sending this man out to deal with whatever problem he has with Darren Young.
The walking nation of violence, Samoa Joe. I mean, I'm sure he's not happy about losing to Kevin Owens either, Jericho.
I mean, when the Royal Rumble's coming up, you need every win you can get. We've seen it with Peyton Royce. We've seen it up until recently with Jack Gallagher. Every win matters. Every win gives you momentum heading on the road to WrestleMania. And for Samoa Joe, who's never been to a WrestleMania, he needs to start winning again.
You know, it'd be nice if our general managers told us some names that are going to be in the Royal Rumble. That'd be cool.
Well, it's a super secret surprise Rumble.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't even know if they know. Do they even know the Royal Rumbles soon?
How many Royal Rumbles are there going to be?
One, right? Because I don't think we can do two.
Oh, so we're going to do a Raw and SmackDown Royal Rumble.
No, it's not. That's not what I meant.
Samoa Joe from Samoa, I think, or California.
What's the difference? Darren
Why
Young.
is he not California Joe then?
Why are you not?
Because I'm not Samoa Joe from California.
Oh, well, Samoa Joe from Samoa, California.
Uranagi! Is that it?
No, Samoa Joe's looking to put a beat down here, show why he's the greatest.
Yeah, he's part of the Beatdown clan, Johnny.
Uh-oh. Oh, God, he's charging up. Who knows what Joe could do out of this corner?
He could do this! And that!
Oh!
This
What's
and that
up?
from...
Whoa, wait, what?
What?
Oh,
It's
Jesus!
Titus O'Neil!
Titus O'Neil scaring the shit out of... Well, he's just running right into the ring.
What is he doing?
What the hell? Oh, my God!
What the fuck?
What are you doing?
What? Is this a reunion?
Samoa Joe just wins by DQ and Titus O'Neil's confused as to why the match ended.
Are we seeing... Does he have beef with Joe, or is he protecting his old friend from the primetime
Well,
players?
sure, I mean, what better way to show how great you are than to show it off worldwide? I don't know what's going on here. Why? I mean, is it to do with Darren Young? Is it a personal issue with Samoa Joe?
Or maybe he just wants that momentum I was talking about, since he's not getting booked headed towards the Royal Rumble.
Samoa Joe just left laying on the canvas. Same with Darren Young. Whose side is he on?
A lot of unanswered questions here on Tyson Kids Monday, and we're not even finished yet.
No, because we have to go into our main event now, Jericho. Let's
I've
find
been
out what it
looking
is.
I've been looking forward to this one all week. Of course, it is our main event between
Whoa.
Bray Wyatt and Seth freaking Rollins, who looks really scared.
Bray Wyatt picking up a pinfall victory over Andre the Giant last week, Jericho, with a big boy senton, leaving the big man laying. Can the Kingslayer take out Bray Wyatt?
Run.
Seth Rollins hasn't shown his face up in this universe yet, I don't believe.
And can you blame him? Look how scared he's probably a
Can you
stage
blame
fright.
him?
Look at him. He's stage fright.
You think he's afraid of Bray Wyatt?
Look at how uneasy he looks in that promo pic.
Are you afraid of Bray Wyatt?
I mean, after what he did to Andre the Giant's ghost last week, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't want to be squished by him, I'll tell you that. I know there's
No,
some
he's
people
a
that are
big,
into that, but
he's
that's
a
not
big
for me.
boy, to be squished.
Ah! Shit, that scares me, man.
Bray Wyatt wants to win the Royal Rumble, wants to headline WrestleMania, and he wants to keep on his winning ways.
What if Bray Wyatt just scares everyone out of the Royal Rumble? Just 29 other guys just
he just
running
kind of
away.
like he just starts crawling around like a spider, and everyone just jumps over the top rope?
Maybe. Anything can happen at the Royal Rumble. And anything can happen on Tyson Kids Monday, which is why this match is happening right now.
Johnny, I feel like this is a match with so much potential. It's not gonna just tear the house down; it's gonna burn the house down.
Yeah, but Seth's an architect, so I feel like that'd be counterproductive.
Yeah, well, we don't think that too deep into things,
Oh,
Johnny,
fair enough,
here
fair
on
enough.
Tyson Kids Monday.
I think about Bray Wyatt a lot.
Do you? Are you one of his fireflies? Does he shine his light?
Yeah, dude, I'm doing it right
Does
now.
he shut his eyes, Johnny?
I'm got my phone out. Because he can't bring a lighter in, because Seth Rollins will lose his shit.
Dude, he'll just start swearing, burn it down! And we don't want to get sued.
And Bray Wyatt, of course, has a history of shit being burned down. He burned
Yeah,
his chair, burned his sister Abigail's house thing.
He burned his career.
Can Bray Wyatt fight fire with fire here tonight against Seth Rollins? That was a fucking great line.
Well, now
Achoo!
it's not, because you had to
Sorry.
say that. Some lines you just gotta let simmer.
No, dude, I felt real good about it.
Well, it was a
Does
great
this shirt
line.
say bump fat?
No, that's his miniature horse. Yep.
I'm not gonna disagree. I'm just,
Well,
I have no idea if you're telling the truth or not.
because you can't read.
It's true. but I don't need to read to watch pro wrestling, and that's what's great about this sport. And here comes Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins is going to find that miniature horse, Johnny, and he's going to burn it down.
Here comes Seth Rollins. He's looking to make waves here on Tyson Kids Monday, get himself into some title contention here. He's gunning after Shane O'Mac.
What? Shane O'Mac, still conspicuous. Does Tyson Kidd remember when he has a champion and forgets to book him?
Maybe there's collusion there, man. Maybe maybe Shane's paying him off so he doesn't have to wrestle until he's legally required. Of course, he doesn't have to defend his belt until 30 days after. There's 30 days
when did Shane win the title?
Man, I don't know, man. I'm not a historian. What the fuck do I look like? I just sit here and call matches.
It's true. Seth Rollins, he's not a historian. He's an architect, and he's ready to tear the house down.
No, man. Why would he do that?
He's ready to burn. He's gonna burn it to the ground.
That's fucking stupid. Why would he build things?
Are you gonna go to Seth Rollins' face and tell him he's fucking stupid?
No, dude, because I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna sit here and do my
Oh,
job.
Bray Wyatt tried to trip him. Did you see that? Oh, it disappeared.
Seth does not seem fazed by this.
I mean, Bray Wyatt using his spoopy powers to try and get into the head of Seth Rollins. As we all know, teleporting is illegal in a wrestling match, so he won't be allowed to do it.
Yeah, being a ghost is probably illegal too, and that happened.
Yeah, but that wasn't a sanctioned match.
Sure, that was
after.
Hopefully that wasn't Bray Wyatt. That raises a whole other issue.
You know, after all those unanswered questions from last week, this show's been kind of subdued.
It's almost like Tyson Kidd has no fucking idea what's going on his own show.
The most exciting thing on this show to happen is Titus O'Neil.
Oh, until this matchup, Jericho, as we are now underway. Go behind.
I mean,
Seth
it
Rollins.
really does have potential to be a 5-star classic.
Snapmare. Chin lock by Bray Wyatt, grinding
Sometimes
away.
you
And drives
watch
the
the
knee
show.
into the back. Sorry, say that again?
Sometimes you just watch a show for some good wrestling, and this is going to be a great one.
Drops Seth Rollins down onto the canvas, punches him in the head. Seth rolls away, runs forward, big knee
Whoa!
to the face.
Jeez-um.
Jeez-um.
Jeez-um mercy.
Oh, and a
Wow.
flatliner.
The flashy offense from Seth freaking Rollins.
Bump flat.
If there's one thing I can say about Seth Rollins is that he should probably wear some pants like Stevie Ray.
Punches to the head in bunches.
Yeah, you don't disagree.
Into the corner goes Seth Rollins. And a
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
what
come on.
Is Bray having a different match?
He's very slippery. Are they desynced, Johnny? Is that the question?
That could be. Seth with a punch to the face. Go behind again. Bray Wyatt with the reversal. His hair. Oh, a lot of hair flying around here, Jericho.
Johnny, the Royal Rumble coming up.
Yes.
Why don't you tell me about some of your favorite Royal Rumble moments as men fight to gain momentum?
My favorite Royal Rumble moment was when Maven drop-kicked The Undertaker and eliminated him and then got his shit pushed in.
Do you think there could be a Maven-like upset this year?
We can only hope so. As Bray Wyatt drives Seth's head into the turnbuckle over and over again.
Who do you think the real underdog in this Rumble is going to be?
I mean, it's tough to say, really. A guy like Jack Gallagher could be an under... Oh, what the hell is this?
Wow.
Bray calling for him to get up. He's on the apron. I'm not really sure.
That is not smart. You're on the second rope.
Oh, okay. He heard you. He was just teasing the crowd here. Bray now going outside, maybe trying to trip him like he did earlier.
Well, he tried to trip him last.
Oh, into the stairs.
The knee, Johnny. He has a history of knee.
And here's a strange camera work.
Oh, no, he just can't support the weight on that knee. I think Bray Wyatt may have fucked up Seth Rollins' knee.
He's just throwing him around the ring here. The crowd on the side of Bray Wyatt for this one, Jericho.
I mean, the impressive win over Andre, wouldn't you?
Oh,
wow.
Drops him down. How you going to win with no leg, Jericho? How you going to win with no leg?
I mean...
You going to win with no leg?
Not when your finisher revolves around legs.
We're at a 7 count here, Jericho. This, looking...
How are you going to climb back? I swear to God, if this is a double count out.
Oh my God!
No!
Oh my God, Bray Wyatt!
Jesus, no!
Oh my God! Bray, 19!
Oh my damn legit. How is he up after that?
That was disgusting.
That was the fuckest of busters, Johnny.
Fuckbuster into the steel stairs. Bray Wyatt has to be out of this. I think it was just instinct that got him into the ring there.
Seth Rollins, it was like it was all part of his architectural plan.
That was insane. On the second rope, Bray Wyatt, what? The Feeny! Oh my God!
That's a second-grade feigning off the second rope.
Bray Wyatt reverses!
Oh.
And now he's
How is-
choking Seth. He's just trying to buy time here. I think Bray Wyatt might be a little out of it.
Right in the goosey pipe.
Continuing. Ref, check on this. You can't
Does
just,
he have the full choke? It looks like Seth's kind of keeping his arm away, like he's fighting it.
you can't just choke him, man. Uranagi! Oh, plants him
Oh.
down.
His head kind of snapped on that.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, on that rope.
His head does not look like it's in a good way.
There's a lot of head damage in this one. Oh, back to the knee. Seth Rollins getting dissected by the eater of knees, Bray Wyatt.
Oh, almost
Oh,
sent him through the ropes there, Jericho. Bray Wyatt.
No, I said
Bray
oh,
has
sorry.
an arm issue there. Something wrong with Bray Wyatt's
Oh.
arm.
That's an L. That's an L for loser.
He's
It's just-
correcting you. He's the eater of worlds, Jericho.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Knee lift.
I don't know how smart it is to use the knee after that.
I don't know how smart it was that idea to climb on the top
God.
rope. What is this?
Oh no.
What is Seth Rollins doing? Oh! Seth Rollins fell off the top rope because of his shitty knee.
He just couldn't.
He just
And he
crumbled. Oh, God. Ah!
Oh, his knee!
his-
The barricade!
Oh, my God. His foot, his ankle crushed off that barricade. That whole leg of Seth Rollins is in trouble.
Bray Wyatt, as I said, dissecting. He's targeted the head. He's targeted the knees. Bray Wyatt showing why he is one of the most dominant superstars in WWE completely.
Seth Rollins was going for
man.
something crazy on that top rope, but he couldn't,
Oh, God.
he couldn't support the weight up there, Jericho, and just tumbled face first into the canvas,
And he
looking like a damn
instinctively-
fool.
Instinctively tried a frog splash,
Oh.
which just hurts his knees even more.
Referee's at a 6 here as Seth Rollins tries to fight up, jumps on his own knees like a crazy man. Float over DDT plants Bray Wyatt in the ground.
If there's one thing Seth has, it's a burning heart, Johnny.
Back in the ring we go. Seth wants to end this in the ring.
Every step probably sending him
No,
more
this
and
is a
more.
bad idea, Seth. Don't do this. Your knee. Seth, your knee. Oh, frog splash.
Frog splasher.
He pulls through. Punch to the face. Michinoku driver.
Oh, he couldn't even get up off that knee, so he turns it into a pin.
Oh.
He's hurt. Look
he's
at the
hurt.
knee.
He is not
This is
able to
bad.
put all of his weight on that knee. He is struggling here, Jericho.
I mean, he has. What does he have to win here? He's got
Oh.
far too much to lose.
Oh, kick to the face.
Oh, he got him right in the throat.
Could that be it, Jericho? Can Seth Rollins have the win right here? 1-2.
No.
Barely a 2 count. Seth Rollins cannot believe it. He tried to kick Bray Wyatt's beard right off his face, and you don't do that to another man. Damn it.
You know, it's about gaining momentum, but it's also
Uh-oh.
like sending fear.
Oh,
to the
he
other
beat Andre
show.
with this.
Oh
Big
my God, that's
boy!
the move that beat Andre the Giant.
Big boy senton to Seth Rollins. Can Seth kick out? 2.
Oh my God, how? He kicked out with the knees as well.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean,
Uh-oh.
it's historically known that Andre has bad knees too, Joe.
Well, it might be lights out for... No! I thought
No,
he
what
was going to hit Sister Abigail there. Back and forth here. Russian leg sweep taking Bray off of his feet. Cover. Desperation pin. Maybe to just lay down for a little bit. And a kick
Why
out.
would you want to lay down? Because then you're going to have to put some pressure on your knees to get back up.
Maybe he just wants to have a little ground fight.
A little ground fight.
Into the corner. What is he doing over here? Oh, no, that was a bad idea for Seth Rollins. Oh, elbow to the face.
It's all part of his. He's an architect, Joe.
Oh, my God. That's a...
Oh.
Every move he does, Jericho, is...
Wow.
Especially this one looks real dangerous.
That's the most dangerous. If Bray Wyatt was up, that would have been over. If he hit him
Oh,
with that.
wait! Ripcord knee! Oh!
God! Falls into the cover.
1, 2! Oh!
Wait, the ref got him.
It was
before the
only 2.
pin.
It was only 2, Jericho.
That was suspect. No!
Stand-
Oh, he landed on his knee.
Standing moonsault. Seth Rollins doing anything he can to win here.
What a debut for Seth Rollins.
What is he going for here? Buckle bomb!
This is gonna sting.
Oh, to sting! Oh!
Oh, God. He's exercising the demons within Bray Wyatt with that one.
What's Seth going for here? I thought maybe that could have been it. Snapmare by Seth Rollins. Pointed. Oh, I thought he was going to elbow strikes to Bray.
Bray Wyatt, he's fighting back.
Oh, huge elbow strike by Bray. Uranagi. Suplex.
Oh, it's the third one this match.
But Seth sweeps the leg.
Seth Rollins will not give up, but he is showing a lot of desperation with these quick covers.
He's just trying to keep Bray grounded for a little bit, maybe trying to shake off the pain he has in that knee. You know, he threw a knee strike trying to take out Bray. Maybe that's all he had left. Speaking of...
Each consecutive knee strike is going to be less and less painful because it's going to hurt more and more. He's not going to be able to have full momentum in that knee swing.
It looks like Seth is saying, you want to hurt this knee? I'm going to hurt you with this knee. Oh, my God, just dropping Seth down. Uh-oh. This could be a means to the end, Jericho. Sister Abigail!
Not even going to kiss him, going straight for the move.
1,
he wants to end this nap.
3, Bray Wyatt. Another successful victory here for the Eater of Worlds. Big momentum going into the Royal Rumble.
Ever since he shook Jack Gallagher's head, Bray Wyatt has been unstoppable in these main events.
Bray Wyatt came close to a loss there, but in the end, it was Seth Rollins' hurt knee. I guess we're pressed for time. We're skipping through these. Oh, there was that big knee. Can't believe you did it again.
How much damage has been done to Seth Rollins so close to the Royal Rumble? Was it worth it? Was it worth it in the end when you lose? That's going to be the question for Seth Rollins. Not just at the Rumble, but months from now when he's still hurting.
Bray Wyatt's another Raw-ending victory, and another win in the column for him. Who knows what he's going to do at the Rumble? Who knows if he's going to be in the Rumble? But all we know is he's on the road to WrestleMania.
And I would argue that he is the heavy favorite to win the Royal Rumble next week or 2 weeks from now.
Thank you for joining us for another week of Tyson Kids Monday. We will see you next week. Welcome, everybody, to this week's House Show Report, Roundup, Wrap-Up, whatever you want to call it. First, we'll be looking at Tyson Kids Monday's House Show Reports. Please, would you take it away, official House Show Report man?
Oh, man, it's me. Golly, I got to tell you, I've been...
Your mic is cutting out so much that I can't hear you more than usual.
Oh, well, let me be a little quieter.
Yeah, maybe, it's kind of late.
All right, well, I know my wife's sleeping.
Yeah.
I've been writing these reports for like 5 years now. You haven't been paying me, so I don't know if you've been getting them or not.
It's no, I got them, dude. Don't worry about it. But
yeah, I mean,
quiet. It's late.
All right. Well, basically, I've been going to these shows, and I heard there was a new one in town.
Yeah.
Called Ty. And so I went there by myself because my wife's asleep.
Yeah.
And I was like, big dog, you gotta write this and send it to him because maybe this will be the week he finally gives a shit.
Well, tell us about this this house show here, huh?
Well, the first, I went to this one. Apparently, it's only one brand. So it was Raw, and the first match was a hotly contested match. It was the Usos against the. Oh yeah.
That is their name. Did your wife come out and beat you up? Where'd you go?
No, I was just.
You say
no,
what?
and it was the Usos against. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Why do you keep going away?
I'm standing right here.
Well, you gotta. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, and the Uso won, and I was like, oh. I had the two lovely women. The Alicia Fox, raw. That's what the Fox says. She goes, raw. Going against Dana Brooke. I've never even seen Dana Brooke before, but she's probably going to get called up. That's probably one of those NXT guys. And Dana Brooke lost because she was the NXT guy. And then Tyson Kidd himself came out and put himself in a triple threat match.
He seems to like to do that.
Against Hideo Itami and my boy Luke Gallows. And I love Luke Gallows. Man, you're not even giving me a chance to explain.
Oh,
shit.
sorry. I would just,
I was going to tell you, Luke Gallows, he was, I met him once outside the arena, and he gave me a cigarette.
You shouldn't be smoking.
No, he wasn't, he was smoking, and then he saw CM Punk coming. He gave it to me real fast because he didn't want to get caught.
Oh, that's a good story.
Yeah, he was straight edge. But Hideo Itami won because Tyson Kidd just kind of left and declared Hideo the winner. Because he has the power to do that.
He got on the mic and said that?
Yeah, he was real upset because
Wow.
Luke Gallows wasn't following the script because he was he was shooting because he hadn't been booked yet.
Of course.
And that's why Tyson Kidd had to lay down the law. And speaking of laying down the law, Tyson Hill, fresh off his huge win over those guys on Raw, he was up against this hairy motherfucker. I forget his name. I was just trying not to look at his boobies. And then the Tyson Kidd, he goes, "Arr, like a big dog."
He does. He is a big dog.
And I was like, holy shit, he's like me. Maybe we're related. So I was rooting for Tyson Hill. Of course, he won. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, man, I gotta tell you, and then, like, here's what happened was,
Yeah, please tell me what happened here.
Jack Gallagher came out. He was real cross because he lost that match against Lars Sullivan. He called Lars Sullivan out. He wanted, so they were having a rematch, and then everybody started piling out and did one of those go home show rumble spots where it just becomes an over the top rope gimmick.
Yeah, those are awesome.
And then the last man standing was Papa Shango, and I couldn't believe it. And then Rob Van Dam came out and threw him over the top.
Oh!
And
A surprise entrance. I hate when that happens.
And then Rob Van Dam, he got on the top and he said, "Rob Van Dam 06." And I popped for that. I love him. And then, oh, you know what I love? I love the women. And Becky Lynch, she was R. She was rated R. And Alexa Bliss.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Well, no, I mean, it wasn't rated X. It was a children's show, parents' permission and everything.
Of course. You don't have children.
She came out, she called out the Invisible Woman, but instead, she got Alexa Bliss because they don't book the Invisible Woman on the house shows, and the big dog was real upset. I made an Invisible Woman sign. It was invisible. You couldn't even see it. I was real proud. My wife helped me. She cut out. It took me at least 17 minutes to put it together. But meanwhile, Becky Lynch came up. She starts cutting a promo real bad. Alexa Bliss, she's small butt fierce.
One real bad.
I almost couldn't see her because she's only 5 foot. And I'm like, damn, man, I took a shit that was 5 feet the other night. But it was a lot prettier than Becky Lynch's win over Alexa Bliss. Meanwhile, the main event, which was the 3MB going against Heath and Rhino. I don't know if I was high or the match was real. I don't even know if this match happened. But there were 2 rhinos.
Did you smoke that cigarette that Luke Gallows gave you? Is that why you're high?
Man, that was like 7 years ago, man. Maybe Rob Van Dam 06 gave me a little something. But there were 2 rhinos and then there was a guy and he came out and he said he had a whole country on his back, but he wasn't even wearing a shirt. And it was pretty much, instead of a couple of big dogs, it was a couple of rhinos. And Jinder Mahal was the one, and I didn't love it. But that was my first Raw in a long time, and a big dog's got to rate it 7 bones out of 5.
Well, that's a great rating for your first house show for Raw. I hope to hear more about your experience at the next Tyson Kids Raw house show. Please.
Oh man, if you keep paying me, I gotta pay the bills. The wife's been thinking about separating.
Well, yeah,
I got kids. I gotta pay alimony, and I don't want. My marriage needs to. If I keep my job, I won't get divorced.
Well, I wouldn't want you to be divorced from my wife. That's not something we ought.
Wait,
What?
I'm married to your buddy. I seen your wife.
All right, well, we'll see you. We'll see you next week, big dog.
All right, I love you, buddy. Ugh, I gotta go. My wife's sleeping.